Hey, fashion lovers, welcome back to Chic Charts, your go-to destination for elevated style inspiration. If you're someone who loves to stay ahead of the curve and uncover the trends before everyone else is wearing them, then today's episode is tailor-made for you. Because here's the truth. While fashion weeks showcase bold statements every season, the truly game-changing trends often start quietly. They whisper their way into the wardrobes of insiders, the editors, the stylists, the effortlessly chic women who always seem to get it right, long before the masses catch on. And today, I'm letting you in on those whispers. This video is all about the 10 fashion trends for 2025 that haven't gone mainstream yet. They're elegant, surprising, and completely wearable, designed for women who embrace their individuality and love to express it through thoughtful style. From the unexpected resurgence of high heels, yes, you heard that right, they're back in a big way, to the soft glamour of boho suede, and even a futuristic nod to vintage aesthetics through retrofuturism, these trends are rich with personality. You'll also see an uplifting color story with sunny yellows, a reinvention of power dressing that feels empowering without the stiffness, and a new twist on texture layering that brings depth and creativity to your outfits. And perhaps most exciting of all, we'll end with a trend that's not really a trend at all. The powerful idea that your personal style is more important than anything on the runways. Each of these trends offers something special, not just for your closet, but for your confidence. Because style isn't about blindly following what's popular. It's about choosing what resonates, what excites you, and what makes you feel like you. So, whether you're revamping your wardrobe this year or just curious about what's quietly catching fire behind the scenes, you're in the right place. Now, grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and settle in because our first trend is already making waves. And trust me, it's going to make you see heels in a whole new light. Just when we thought comfort had claimed the crown permanently, 2025 is bringing back something many of us secretly missed: high heels. After years of sneakers and flats dominating our wardrobes, fashion is craving elevation, literally and stylistically. But don't worry, this isn't about painful stilettos or sky-high pumps. The new wave of heels is far more wearable. Think block heels with architectural flair, sleek kitten heels, and sculptural shapes that feel more like art than agony. What's sparking this shift? A renewed desire for polish. As we slowly return to in-person events, dinners, and meaningful outings, many women are reaching for pieces that feel intentional. High heels instantly add presence, even when paired with relaxed pieces like wide-leg jeans or a simple midi dress. And here's the beauty of it. These aren't the heels you wore in your 20s. They're more refined, more comfortable, and surprisingly versatile. Designers are merging function with sophistication. Soft leather straps, padded soles, and lower heel heights make these styles easier to wear for longer stretches. It's less about height and more about how heels change your energy. They elongate the silhouette, improve posture, and, let's be honest, make you feel just a little more powerful when you walk into a room. So, if you've been saving your favorite pairs in the back of your closet, now's the perfect time to bring them back into rotation. And speaking of timeless with a twist, wait until you see how a familiar classic like the polo shirt is being completely reimagined. If you thought polo shirts were only for the golf course or casual Fridays, think again. In 2025, this classic staple is getting a seriously chic makeover, and it might just become your next wardrobe essential. Say hello to the feminine polo shirt, a polished reinvention that blends the casual roots of the traditional polo with elegant tailoring and soft, body-flattering fabrics. We're seeing polos with softer collars, subtle ribbing, and flattering sleeve lengths that feel intentional, not sporty. Some even come with delicate embellishments or unexpected textures like silk blends and knit finishes. What makes this trend so appealing is its versatility. You can dress it up or down with ease. Pair it with tailored trousers and loafers for a smart, understated office look. Or wear it half tucked into a midi skirt with dainty jewelry for brunch with the girls. It's that effortless piece that makes you look put together without trying too hard. This trend speaks to a broader shift we're seeing in fashion right now, a return to quiet confidence. Pieces that aren't loud, but are beautifully considered. And for women over 50, the feminine polo shirt offers exactly that balance between comfort, structure, and modern femininity. As we continue exploring 2025's under-the-radar trends, prepare for something a little more bohemian, but not in the way you might expect. Boho fashion is making a graceful return, but this time it's grown up. In 2025, we're seeing a refined evolution of boho style, anchored in one luxurious material, suede. Forget the overly fringed, festival-inspired looks of the past. Today's boho chic leans into a softer, more sophisticated energy. Think buttery suede jackets with clean lines, suede midi skirts in earthy neutrals, and suede-trimmed accessories that feel artful and modern. Why suede? It offers that perfect in-between, relaxed yet elevated, textured yet timeless. You can drape a suede trench over a silky blouse and wide-leg trousers for an outfit that says creative but composed. Or throw on a short suede jacket over a flowy dress for an effortlessly layered look that transitions beautifully between seasons. And don't underestimate the power of suede accessories. A camel-toned suede belt can instantly warm up a monochrome outfit, while suede ankle boots give any look that grounded, tactile finish. Even bags are going all in, from structured suede totes to soft, slouchy crossbodies. What makes this trend so wearable is its flexibility. You can go full boho with textures and layers, or keep it clean with one suede statement piece. Either way, it brings a grounded elegance that's easy to build on. Up next, we're going in the opposite direction, from earthy and soft to bold, shimmering, and unafraid to make a scene. Let's talk about the return of opulent maximalism. After years of quiet luxury and neutral palettes, 2025 is making room for a style that dares to be loud, bold, and breathtaking. Welcome to the shimmering world of opulent maximalism, where fashion becomes a full celebration of self-expression. This trend brings back everything we once considered too much and reframes it as just right. Think crystal-encrusted fabrics, voluminous sleeves, layers of ruffles, dramatic metallics, and embroidery that catches the light as you move. It's a visual feast, echoing the glamour of the 1980s, but refined for the modern woman. What's beautiful about opulent maximalism is that it doesn't ask you to follow rules. It invites you to stand out. Whether you're wearing a statement dress to an evening gala or incorporating a bold piece into your daily outfit, like a sequin blazer over classic denim, this trend reminds us that fashion is meant to be fun again. But it's not about being flashy for the sake of it. It's about honoring your boldness, your creativity, your unapologetic personality. And for women over 50, this is the moment to rewrite the narrative. Style doesn't fade, it evolves, expands, and dares more. If minimalism made you feel invisible, maximalism might be your fashion freedom. And from bold to powerful, our next trend reimagines what confidence looks like. Not with shoulder pads, but with modern silhouettes and meaningful structure. Let's talk about Power Rewired. The concept of power dressing has evolved. Gone are the days of stiff suits, oversized shoulder pads, and hyper-structured silhouettes. In 2025, power looks different. It's expressive, fluid, and intentionally personal. Welcome to Power Rewired, where confidence is conveyed through modern tailoring, relaxed structure, and an embrace of individuality. Think tailored blazers that cinch gently at the waist, wide-leg trousers that flow effortlessly, and midi skirts that blend structure with movement. These pieces don't shout for attention, they command it quietly. This trend is all about balance. You'll see masculine and feminine elements coexisting in one outfit. A structured blazer paired with a silk cami, or pleated trousers worn with a soft knit. The goal isn't to fit into someone else's definition of power. It's to wear what makes you feel grounded, stylish, and in control. The beauty of Power Rewired is that it also borrows from streetwear, adding edge and creativity. A sharp jacket over sneakers. A belt bag styled with a sleek midi dress. It's functional, it's thoughtful, and above all, it's wearable. This trend isn't about dressing to prove yourself. It's about dressing like you already know who you are. Now that we've explored the strength of structure, it's time to lighten the mood with something joyful and unexpected. The bright and beautiful return of sunny shades of yellow. Few colors carry the emotional power of yellow. In 2025, this radiant hue is stepping into the spotlight, not just as an accent, but as a full-on fashion statement. Designers are embracing a spectrum of yellow tones, from soft, buttery vanillas to bold saffron and golden honey, and it's easy to see why. Yellow feels hopeful, fresh, and full of life, exactly the energy many of us are leaning into this year. Whether it's a pale yellow knit dress for spring brunches, a structured saffron blazer that turns heads at the office, or just a pop of marigold in your accessories, yellow instantly uplifts. It brightens not just your outfit, but your entire presence. What makes this trend especially exciting is its versatility. Yellow pairs beautifully with whites, beiges, and denim for a clean, sunny look, or with deep browns and olive greens for something more grounded and autumnal. It's no longer just a summer color, it's becoming a year-round mood enhancer. And here's a style tip. If you're unsure about wearing yellow near your face, try it in your skirt, bag, or shoes first. Even a little touch of yellow can add warmth and vibrancy to your ensemble. As fashion shifts toward emotional dressing, yellow becomes more than a trend. It becomes a statement of optimism. And while we're on the topic of sunny days and carefree style, our next trend brings back a classic summer favorite, but with a twist you'll definitely want to try. Let's talk about the reimagined thong sandal. Remember the classic thong sandal from the early 2000s? It's back, but not in the basic beach day form you might be picturing. In 2025, thong sandals are being reimagined with sleek design, smart detailing, and unexpected sophistication. We're seeing minimalist leather versions, some with tiny heels or sculptural soles, others with ankle straps that elevate their elegance. They're no longer just the grab-and-go summer shoe. They've evolved into a polished, wearable staple that pairs effortlessly with everything from wide-leg trousers to midi skirts. What makes thong sandals so appealing this year is their blend of effortless comfort and fashion-forward edge. They offer the breezy ease we crave during warm weather, but with just enough detail to make them feel intentional. Think square toes, metallic accents, or even contrast stitching, subtle updates that make a big style impact. For women over 50 who want to stay current without sacrificing comfort, this is a perfect gateway trend. You get all the benefits of a flat, walkable shoe, while still adding a modern, curated feel to your outfit. And if you're unsure how to style them, keep it simple. A linen button-down with cropped trousers, or a flowy maxi dress with bold sunglasses and clean sandals. It's chic, unfussy, and quietly confident. Speaking of confidence, our next trend is all about adding depth and dimension to your look through a fresh approach to layering. Let's explore the tactile world of layered textures. In 2025, fashion isn't just about what you wear, it's about how it feels, how it moves, and how it layers. Enter one of the year's most creative trends, layered textures. This isn't your typical mix and match styling. It's a thoughtful play on contrasts and cohesion, pairing smooth with structured, soft with crisp, matte with glossy. Think of a chunky knit cardigan draped over a silk slip dress, or a buttery suede vest layered atop a crisp cotton blouse and tailored trousers. The result? A look that feels curated, rich, and deeply personal. The beauty of this trend lies in its tactile variety. It draws the eye in, invites touch, and gives even the simplest outfit an editorial edge. And best of all, you don't need wild prints or bright colors to make a statement. Texture is the statement. For women over 50, this trend is particularly powerful. It allows you to highlight quality over quantity, investing in timeless fabrics like cashmere, leather, silk, and tweed, and combining them in ways that express both elegance and creativity. Start with tonal layering. Try mixing different textures in the same color family, like cream corduroy with ivory wool and satin, for a luxurious, elevated effect. Or go bold with contrast. Denim on velvet, lace against leather, knitwear paired with metallics. Ready to explore fashion that feels as good as it looks. Because next, we're stepping into a trend that's both nostalgic and futuristic. A whimsical blend of retro memories and forward-thinking design. Retrofuturism is making its move. Imagine stepping into a version of the future imagined in the past. That's the heart of retrofuturism, one of 2025's most visually captivating trends. It's a style that draws inspiration from the space-age optimism of the 60s and 70s. Think bold geometric prints, metallic fabrics, oversized sunglasses, and playful silhouettes, all reimagined with today's modern minimalism. The result? Outfits that feel both nostalgic and unexpectedly forward-thinking. This trend is especially exciting because it's not afraid to be fun and imaginative. You'll see structured dresses with mod-inspired shapes, holographic accents, circular bags, and pops of silver and neon mixed with neutrals. It's perfect for those days when you want your outfit to say, "I remember the past, but I'm looking ahead." And here's what makes retrofuturism work so well for women over 50. It gives you permission to play. It invites boldness without being over the top, and it allows for personal interpretation. Whether it's through accessories like angular earrings or mirrored frames, or a full look built around a statement piece, this trend adds personality and energy. Plus, its futuristic edge can feel incredibly modern when grounded with clean lines and sophisticated tailoring. As fashion continues to explore imagination and self-expression, retrofuturism reminds us that style isn't bound by time. It's powered by vision. And speaking of vision, our final trend might just be the most empowering of all, because it's not really a trend at all. Let's talk about the no-trend trend. In a world where trends shift faster than ever, the most radical thing you can do is opt out. That's exactly what the no trend trend is all about. And it's quietly becoming one of the most empowering movements in fashion for 2025. At its core, this isn't really a trend at all. It's a mindset, a shift from chasing what's popular to embracing what's personal. It's about building a wardrobe that reflects your own story, your lifestyle, your mood, rather than what's being pushed on social media or runways. You might find yourself gravitating toward vintage pieces you've always loved, wearing the same silhouettes that flatter you year after year, or mixing styles that don't go together by conventional rules, but feel authentically you. This approach is incredibly liberating, especially for women over 50. Why? Because by now you know yourself. You know what feels good, what flatters your shape, and what aligns with your energy. The no trend trend gives you full permission to honor that without apology. It also encourages sustainability and intention. Instead of constantly buying into new fads, you can invest in timeless pieces, restyle old favorites, and curate a wardrobe that evolves with you, not against you. So if nothing else from this video sticks, let this be your takeaway. You don't have to follow every trend to be stylish. Sometimes the most fashionable thing you can wear is your confidence. Now, to wrap it all up, let's revisit what makes each of these trends so special and how to make them your own in 2025. So there you have it, 10 fashion trends for 2025 that are just beginning to surface, quietly reshaping how we think about style, identity, and self-expression. What makes these trends so powerful isn't just that they're fresh or fashion forward, it's that they speak to something deeper, a desire to dress with intention. To choose pieces that bring joy, spark creativity, and reflect who you are, not just what the industry says you should be wearing. From the comeback of elegant heels to the freedom of the no-trend trend, this list offers something for every kind of woman. Whether you're drawn to color, texture, structure, or softness, 2025 invites you to experiment, evolve, and own your personal aesthetic. And remember, you don't have to adopt all 10 trends to look stylish. Sometimes just one small shift, a yellow blouse, a suede jacket, or a playful pair of thong sandals, can completely transform how you feel in your clothes. The point isn't to follow trends blindly. It's to discover what aligns with you in this season of life. Fashion, especially after 50, isn't about reinvention. It's about refinement, about choosing what enhances your presence, makes you feel beautiful, and allows you to move through the world with quiet confidence and purpose. So, as you head into the new year, ask yourself, what do I want my style to say about me in 2025? And whatever the answer is, go dress for it. I'd love to know, which of these trends spoke to you the most? Drop it in the comments below. I read every one. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to refresh your wardrobe with confidence. Until next time, keep shining, keep experimenting, and most of all, keep dressing for the woman you are becoming.